Hey, good morning, and I hope you guys are doing amazing. So, we're back. We're doing revisions still. I'm going to let you know since Friday I actually didn't make it any further in the revisions. I just actually came up with what to do. And so, I haven't been adjusting the scene stuff that we see here. I haven't really got a chance to get into that. I plan on getting a lot more done than I ended up getting done. Just going to be honest with you guys. And so what happened is on the weekend I didn't end up getting back to this and moving forward in any capacity at all. So we'll go over where we're at on things. I'll tell you what my decisions are split between on the revision. Honestly, it's kind of the thing is I didn't realize how big of a modifier to everything it was going to be to change this one thing. So let's go over what I'm changing in the storyline. Currently, um, Sam gets the AI implanted way late in the game in this book. You know what I mean? And so we're talking chapter 20 something, right? Um, I didn't like the mixed bag that it created by having the two overlapping things, the infection from Amelia and the AI at the same time. On top of that, I had wanted to be able to delve further into the AI earlier in the book and have him have access to certain information that he would know via the AI, which requires us to go back. So in revision, right? And we're still way early in the revision process. Sam is gonna get the AI put into him. Um, Geez, like in chapter 3. So when he goes to the Trags bar and stuff. The thing is, though, originally in the original timeline in our draft, um, he actually accesses it via his technopathic abilities and the near field generated stuff, gets the information, um, gets a job because of it, and then goes back to party with his friends who later get drugged along with them because he took money from them to go pay off his front to score more drugs. You see the issue here, right? Hey, good morning, Avalonas. So by this minor change that we think, oh, we're gonna put it changes actually a crap ton. Not even just a little bit, right? I mean, it's a massive change. Um, so let's go into where we're at right now. I'm going to rewrite a bunch, obviously, because this is going to echo through the next crap. I'll probably rewrite 3 chapters because of what I thought was a minor change. It's a change that must happen. Um, but it's going to allow us to add an entire chapter in which is going to be beneficial for multiple reasons. Plus, it's storyline that's going to make a better story. And so it's a brutal freaking change, though. And honestly, I didn't get anything done because I knew what had to be done, type thing. You know what I mean? I knew that it was like, I, well, basically, if I would have sat here and came up with any plausible idea that made more sense than doing this, I would have probably because the just immense amount of holy crap. Now I have to fix through multiple chapters because we're going to do this one change, which makes sense as a change. It's just the repercussions are huge. Okay, so it was smaller than any AI system I had seen. Let's see. I think I need a comma in there. I'll just. Okay. It was smaller than any AI system I had seen and lacked and and seemed to lack. I think. Oh, see, because we're gonna leave that as seemed to lack. Okay, let's get rid of that actually. And lacked any visible. Usually I'm more concise. Oh, what the crap! My fingers were not hitting what I thought. Okay, it was smaller than the AI system I had seen and lacked any visible external connection ports. That sounds good. I could sense the implant still had power, which meant it. I think we can get rid of the word likely here. I don't believe we need. Oh, I think we could leave likely there actually. Because I'm not going to say that for sure it would have an isotope battery, right? Okay, let's leave that out. Okay, it was far more advanced than anything I had seen before, and the mystery of it intrigued me. Okay, I'm good with that. I replied, I think I can use my deck. We're actually going to use his abilities here instead of. Think, honestly, let's go just straight to establish a near field connection with it. Let's be more confident in our speaking right there. Okay, so this we were okay with. Honestly, a lot of the hey, let's just make it sound better. I didn't want to do in revision one. I wanted to actually do the big hey changes, but let's just focus here. I pulled out my cyber deck and began to set it up. Okay, loading the programs. I thought. Okay, loading the programs I thought I'd want quick access to. Did they have any issues with viruses or other security protocols? That's a comma. Ooh, I don't use the word protocols very often, guys. My nose is kind of stuffy. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of, I don't like that. Security protocols. Protocols. Good. That's why. There. Oh, I have the R in the wrong spot. I didn't even notice. Good catch. Okay, so I hope you guys are all dominating today, by the way. I think I'm dominating. I have a sniffle. Who likes that crap though? Um Akio hesitated for a brief second before saying, Sam, they noticed some resistance in retrieving some of the files. Okay, so this we're all good with. I was happy with all that. Let's get to where we're actually at. Backdrop story, I think we all follow. Basically, he's going to hack into this AI. Um, this was all blah 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 talky stuff. Then blah blah blah. I hate blah 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 in my own stuff, but I was more curious with each moment. What data file or information? Go over that a little bit back here. We'll deal with that later. I just want to get it pushed forward. I watched this Accio cautiously reached into the metal box. Okay, so this is where he is. Enter into. Okay, so we describe what it's like to enter in. Okay, so this is where we're at right here. The first memory I found was that of a stasis. Uh, so that's gonna get kicked out. Okay, so this huge section right here is about to seriously change. Okay, the first memory I found. Okay, the first memory I found was of the stasis prison. I experienced the daily visits. Okay, and I think we can just literally say Amelia because it's Amelia. This is gonna get moved though, just okay. Okay, I'm gonna kick this out. We're gonna have that, but it's gonna be a little different than that. Just to see, this is what I'm saying. I wanna figure out if what we're changing here. Okay, let me fix this section. We'll read through this. We'll figure out exactly what, because it might be something simple that I'm making the situation back here before we're even at it. So let's. Okay. Okay. I feel we're doing good here, guys. Okay, the first memory files I found. Oh, okay, the first memory files I found of the stasis prison were jumbled, most of which. I think we just write due to the amount there, most of which. Okay. Because of the amount of information attempting to move around within the AI. Okay. Okay. We'll go over the. Hey, Ireson. Good morning. How are you doing? The first memory I found of the stasis prison, and I don't even think that I needed to have it be the stasis prison, but let's leave it like there, right there. Oh, and let's put this plural. The first memory files I found of the stasis prison were jumbled because of the amount of information attempting to move around within the AI. The amount of data and processing was beyond the connection I was able to generate using my technopathic abilities and my deck. I quickly reconfigured a much more focused data search program, allowing me to move forward. Okay. This is where we just hop this in forward. I experienced the daily visits Erik had been making to Amelia. I don't think we need that now that we've just said Amelia was Amelia. Okay, so let's figure out. I think we could change this a little bit. The prisoner was female. Oh, see, I didn't explain this well enough at all. Holy crap. Guys. Psh, on my stuff right here. Okay. So here's the deal. Cut that right out. The prisoner had constructed. Do we even care to be all like up on it like this with the name at this point, or should we done that kind of crap earlier? Probably just have her drop down to Amelia. Okay, Or maybe we put this right up there. Guys, I really feel we need. I experienced the daily visits Erik had been making to Amelia. I experienced the daily visits Erik had been making to the prisoner, Dr. Amelia Kern. I feel we're gonna throw the prisoner, Dr. Amelia Kern, and then put Amelia down here. Okay. Okay. So here's where I realized I didn't put stuff. So he experiences the daily visits, but see how he knows that there's a virtual world and stuff like that? Is because he knows because the guy logs in, obviously. So that's how he experiences it. I didn't write that in there, so we need to write that in there so it makes actual sense. Having the sniffles, crap on that. Okay, let's get this going. And did we call them stasis pods later in the book? Holy crap, right? Okay, I'm gonna go later in the book. We're gonna find one of the sections for where we are, because we're already in deep crap early in this book, guys. Just for the record. Bridge communications. Akio's still alive at this point. If you guys are worried about things that will ruin, if you know that people are dying, there will be spoiler alerts. Trags death. So Trags death is there. I can't remember if we went with stasis pods or. Pretty sure I did go with stasis pods, but who knows? I'd like to narrow it in early enough that it matters, but jeez. Docking corridor. Okay, here we are. Oh, Orion does have a plasma rifle. Frickin', we don't make note of that. Uh, I knew he was dominating. I couldn't remember if it was a rifle or a pistol at one point, so we have an inconsistency there, just for you guys to know. Hey, DefM, how you doing, man? I hope you guys are having a great day. Just trying to get to where we're getting back on the other ship and we get some more people to stasis pods and crap. I feel I'm way far, though, and missed it, so you know what? I really just wanted to get to where we're getting people to medical and stuff. Medical bay here, strapping. Da-da-da. Yeah, this is where he gets infected with the virus. Okay, so she puts him back in a pod. I think. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh, nope. That's. Jeez. Oh, we're way past it there, guys. There's evil Amelia doing stuff. She's not evil. Definitely not good. Not evil tech. Well, probably is. Oh, so much of this is going to change. I'm going to just be honest. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back there. We're going to move forward. We're going to call it a stasis pod, stasis chamber, whatever. That's the goal at this point, right? Okay, so we're back down here. Technopath, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, Dr. Amelia Khan. Erik would go to the stasis chamber Amelia was imprisoned in almost daily. Okay. Okay, so here's what we have now. Amelia had constructed a virtual environment to be more. Oh, let's go back to where we are at. I experienced the daily visits Erik had been making to one of the prisoners, Dr. Amelia Kern. Erik would go to the stasis chamber Amelia was imprisoned in and link almost daily. Most virtual prison envir- I mean, most virtual prison environments were created as horrible places as part of the punishment. Amelia had reconstructed the virtual environment to be more like a planetside paradise. Ooh, I don't know if I need that. It seems double in there, but we're not. We're trying to fix the story still, not the. I realized quickly. Oh, so he would just know it. Well, we know how he would come to the conclusion. We have the information now. Okay. After I watched as more and more data flowed by with no control over it, I was unable to grasp. Okay. Try and figure out where I was going with that because I don't feel I made that clear at all. After that. I don't know if I need that there. After that, I watched as more and more data flowed by. Okay, I think I can get rid of after that. Okay, I watched as more and more data flowed by with no control over it. I was unable to grasp what it was. I explored further into the system, trying to find the memories of the days around the event where Erik dealt with the ship's crew and scuttled the ship. Okay, we're gonna go straight to pushing. Okay, scuttled the ship. Pushing forward into the constructed reality, I began to see a pattern to the way the data appeared to be stored, and was able to find what seemed to be the right data file. Seemed to find and was able to find. We don't need this. What seemed to be. Was able to find the right data file. Okay, boom. Erik put on a spacesuit. Then established a connection to the main systems aboard the prison hulk. Boom. From there, he forced himself into the life support system and overall wrote the safeties that were in place. Section by section, he shut them down, killing the crew. Okay, so we're going to add that. Okay. From there, he forced himself into the life support system. I think we can just go with overriding. Right, guys? Makes sense? Okay, from there, he forced himself into the life support systems. You know what? Makes more sense to say security and life support systems. Sorry, I'm sniffling, guys. Okay, from there, he forced himself into the security and life support systems, overriding the safeties that were in place. Section by section, he shut them down, killing most of the crew. Any of this, any of the sections where survivors were found, uh, any of the sections where, okay, any of the sections where survivors were found, he used the ship's security robots to, uh, let me just write this differently. Okay, Erik then had the ship's security. That's going to be possessive. The ship's security robots hunt down the remaining survivors. After that, he restored power to the bridge and control systems. I don't think that he would have ever um, took down power to the bridge, but maybe he would. Yeah, I guess he would. Leaving all the remaining. Oh, wait. Leaving all the remaining power going. See, I feel I jumped here on some stuff, guys. Holy crap. After that, he restored and control systems, leaving. Okay, so obviously he doesn't just leave all remaining power. That doesn't make sense at all. Erik then had the ship's security robots hunt down the remaining survivors. After that, he restored power to the bridge and control systems. Okay. Think we're gonna just get rid of this. If I think that it's relevant, I'll rewrite it somewhere where it's relevant. Okay, Erik had flown the prison Hulk to what seemed like. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get good. See, we're not gonna have seem to be. Erik had flown the prison Hulk to an abandoned space mining station. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I feel that something needs added into here, but he then made his way to one of the station's dock. Okay, he then made his way, escorted by security robots, to one of the station's docking bays and boarded. Okay, to one of the docking bays and boarded a transport shuttle. Okay, so we have him finding out which system it was right here. Okay, finding out which system it was. Strange. I don't write the word strange enough, obviously, guys. What the crap? What am I missing there? Strange. Finding out which system it was seemed strange. It was just strange, let's just say. Okay, we'll read through this and see if this makes more sense. Okay. He then made his way, escorted by security robots, to one of the station's docking bays and boarded a transport shuttle. Finding out which system it was. Wait, which system? Okay. Finding out which system was strange. Okay. Now, which system was strange? Like I was handed an answer. See how to write this better. Finding out which system was strange. Okay. Okay, strangely, I had the answer, and I was handed the answer before I had formed the question. I had never heard of it. Wait. Okay, I had never heard of it. I think we can get rid of that, and we can just go right here. Boom. Okay. He then made his way, escorted by security robots, to one of the station's docking bays and boarded a transport shuttle. Strangely, I had the answer. Boo, I'm not really feeling that transition there at all, guys. And it's 6 o'clock and we didn't get very far at all. We're not even to the major issue right here that takes place that we're actually trying to work on. Um, let's work on this for a little bit more. Let's get this section fixed at least. Okay. Okay. Copy that. And here's what I honestly kind of think is going to be the issue here. Okay. The Trentari system. I had the coordinates to it. See, I think I'm going to have to close out this paragraph up here and we'll just start this as a new paragraph. Um, I think I've also got this figured out on how we're going to move forward in the other stuff. So here's what we need. He then made his way, escorted, blah, blah. Guys, what the crap, right? Man, I'm trying to figure out how we move forward on this right here in this section. He then made his way, escorted by security robots. We got that part. Guys, how are we moving from him boarding the docking bay to the coordinates? That's a serious question right here. He then made his way, escorted by the security robots. Oh, okay, so here's how we've got it. This is going to make more sense anyway. Then I'll have to probably touch up a few things. Erik had flown the prison hulk to an abandoned space station, abandoned deep space mining station. Jeez, I really don't want to have the word abandoned there. I feel that that's kind of misleading. Okay, he then made his way, escorted by security robots, to one of the station's docking bays and boarded a transport shuttle. I think it may have been one of his memories of putting in the data, or maybe some astronavigation he looked at, but I knew where it was now. Then we got down here, blah blah blah, the Tritari system. I had the coordinates to it. Boom, boom. I don't need this anymore. I don't really think this strangely crap adds value at that point because we know how it happened. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. And so this would go into the next one. Then there's that. Okay. So see how little we fixed? This is where the Cyberlink decision needs to happen. Honestly, guys, I want to tell you guys I'm going to touch this before Friday, but this is exactly where we're going to be on Friday. I'm not going to be able to get back to this today. And I know tomorrow I've got a ton of stuff going on. So here's what I'm going to try to make sure that I have a clean idea of what the frick we're doing on Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 hours, so of course we get more done. I have a clue what we're doing. Um, we haven't even added the new character in, which we're gonna add besides Bree. We got so much stuff to do, guys. Lots of stuff in this revision. Revision 2 is gonna be much easier, is what I'm gonna think. Maybe not. I could be lying to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna raid somebody real quick. I do want to thank you guys for being epic, hanging out. I always appreciate it. Let's find somebody doing something. Um, it's a lot of people, guys. Okay. Do you guys have a preference? Okay. Let me just click somebody, see what they're doing. Okay, they're hunting. It looks like they're hunting. God, I hope they're hunting. If not, I apologize, you guys. I really do try to find people actively doing stuff. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it just But I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you back on writing in the morning on Friday. We'll get a bunch more done. Tomorrow afternoon, of course, I'm going to be on Entropy Universe. Peace, very best wishes, and you guys stay epic.